going to speak about the most common mosquito disease, that is malaria. As we all know, malaria is transmitted from female Anopheles mosquito. Malaria is a life-threatening mosquito-borne blood disease. The parasites in mosquito that spread malaria belong to the genus Plasmodium. Over 100 types of Plasmodium parasite can infect a wide variety of species. 5 types of Plasmodium can infect humans. Among this, Plasmodium falciparum causes the most deadliest malignant malaria.
Symptoms of malaria. The symptoms of malaria typically develop within 10 days to 4 weeks. Following the infection, in some cases, symptoms may not develop for several months. The common symptoms are chills, high fever, profuse sweating, headache, nausea, vomiting, abdominal pain, diarrhea, anemia, muscle pain, and cough.
Malaria is treated with prescription drug to kill the parasite. The type of drugs and the length of the treatment will vary depending on which type of malarial parasite have the severity of symptoms, age, and whether you are pregnant. For most common antimalarial drugs include artemisinin-based composition therapies or ACTs. ACTs are in many cases the first-line treatment for malaria. Second one is chloroquine phosphate. The chloroquine is the preferred treatment for any parasite that is sensitive to drug.
Malaria is a life-threatening disease that caused by the parasite of the infected female Anopheles mosquito. The parasite that causes malaria is a microscopic single-celled organism called Plasmodium. Plasmodium falciparum is the most serious form of the disease, and those who contract this form of malaria have risk of death. Malaria is also transmitted by blood, so it is also transmitted by an organ transplant, a transfusion, use of shared needles and syringes.
I am going to talk introduction about dengue fever. Dengue is an infectious disease caused by a virus. The virus is Aedes aegypti. It causes dengue fever.
Dengue fever causes high fever, about 104 degree, and at least two of the following symptoms are we can see: headache, vomiting, pain around eyes, muscle pain, bone and joint pain, vomiting, nausea, rashes, etc.
The discuss of the causative organism in dengue fever. Dengue is caused by a virus of the Flavividae family, and therefore distinct closely related serotype of virus. That cases of dengue 1, dengue 2 and dengue 3, then dengue 4. Recovering from infection is believed to provide lifelong immunity against that serotype. Serotype after recovering is only partial.
Chikungunya. Chikungunya is a viral disease transmitted by Aedes mosquitoes to humans. The word chikungunya means that which bends up, an allusion to the posture of the suffering patients. Most people recover fully with symptoms resolving in 3 to 10 days. For some people, joint pain may continue for months. Death from complication of chikungunya is very rare, but the virus sometimes causes severe problems, mostly in older adults.
Chikungunya is an infection caused by chikungunya virus. It is an RNA virus that belongs to the alpha virus of the family Togaviridae. The virus is spread between people by 2 types of mosquitoes, Aedes albopictus and Aedes aegypti. They mainly bite during the day.
Symptoms of chikungunya. The symptoms of chikungunya are headache, fever and body pain. These symptoms that are seen after a few days when a mosquito bitten an individual.
We are discussing about the major diagnosis of chikungunya. The diagnosis of chikungunya include serology-based confirmation of infection, real-time PCR or viral isolation. 30% of infected individuals are asymptomatic.
Yellow fever is an epidemic-prone mosquito-borne vaccine-preventable disease that is transmitted to humans by the bites of infected mosquitoes, Aedes aegypti. It's an hemorrhagic fever due to infection from the viruses of family Flavividae. Yellow fever is high-impact, high-threat disease with the risk of international spread, which represents a potential threat to the global health security. It is common to the areas of Africa and South America, and is characterized by high fever, jaundice, and yellowing of eyes.
Causes of yellow fever. The flavivirus causes yellow fever and it's transmitted when an infected mosquito bites you. Mosquitoes become infected with the virus when they bite an infected human or monkey. The disease cannot be spread from one person to another. Mosquitoes breed in all around the bodies of still water. Increased contact between humans and the infected mosquitoes, particularly in areas where people have not been vaccinated for yellow fever, can create small-scale epidemics.
Symptoms of yellow fever includes headache, muscle ache and fever during the initial stage, and during the next stage the symptoms like vomiting, jaundice, nausea, bleeding from mouth, nose and eyes, high temperature and fever and decreased urination can be seen.
Diagnosis. Yellow fever infection is diagnosed based on laboratory, a person's symptoms and travel history. Mainly diagnostic method is blood test.
For yellow fever, treatment involves managing symptoms and assisting your immune system in fighting off the infection by getting enough fluids, possibly through your veins, getting oxygen, maintaining a healthy blood pressure, getting blood.
Zika virus infection. Zika virus infection is a mosquito-borne viral infection. It is spread by the Aedes species of mosquito, most commonly Aedes aegypti and Aedes albopictus. A mosquito becomes infected when it feeds on the blood of a person infected with Zika virus. This mosquito is then capable of spreading the virus to other people through its bites.
Zika virus infection is spread mainly through bites by Aedes mosquito. This mosquito usually bites during the day. Once a person is infected through mosquito bites, the Zika virus can be found in the blood for few days or long times in some people. The virus can be transmitted to other people. Mosquito bites infect the person.
Symptoms of Zika virus: fever, headache, lack of energy, muscle and joint pain, physical weakness, rash, red eye. Zika virus can cause microcephaly and other birth defective babies born to women who were infected while pregnant. Microcephaly is a rare birth defect in which baby's head is smaller than expected, which can be related to problem with the brain development.
No specific antiviral or vaccines exist to prevent the Zika virus. Treatment is aimed at relieving symptoms with rest, fluids and medication such as acetaminophen to relieve joint pain and fever. The best protection from the Zika virus preventing mosquito bites indoors and outdoors. Prevention: use mosquito nets over bed. Use long shirts and long suits. Sleeping or resting air-conditioned rooms. Use shoes or boots, not sandals.
Next we are going to discuss about the West Nile virus. West Nile virus is a single-stranded RNA virus that causes West Nile fever. It is transmitted by mosquito, mainly the species of Culex. It is most commonly spread to people by the bites of an infected mosquito. It is one of the leading causes of the mosquito-borne disease in the continental United States. World Health Organization states that it can cause neurological disease and death in people.
We are discussing about the causes and symptoms of West Nile fever. It may be caused by mosquitoes become infected when they feed on infected birds, when they infect by the casual contacts of human and animals. The symptoms are high fever, headache, body ache, vomiting, skin rashes, muscle jerk, and fatigue, etc. are the main symptoms.
We are discussing about diagnosis of West Nile virus. Doctor can confirm the presence of West Nile virus by performing one of the following tests: laboratory test, lumbar puncture, brain test. Most common are lumbar puncture. Most of the people recover from West Nile virus with interferon therapy. No vaccine or antiviral treatment for West Nile virus. Patient can need to be supportive treatment.
We are discuss about West Nile virus. West Nile virus common in birds, human beings and other animals. It have been reported in Africa, Australia and other West Asian countries. Most problems have no vaccines or medicinal treatments. In several cases, the patients hospitalized to supportive treatments. The most preventive method is use mosquito repellents and avoid mosquito bites.
Now,
measures to prevent the infection from mosquito bites. The first and most important thing is to don't let water stagnate. Mosquitoes breed by laying eggs on stagnant water. We can keep them off our property by covering or cleaning out any stagnant water from our home. Buckets, coolers and other containers must be regularly checked for stagnant water. To get rid of mosquito larvae, simply put some dish soap or shampoo in standing water.
Protective clothing can help protection from biting mosquitoes. Keep mosquitoes away from your skin by wearing long sleeved shirts, long pants and socks. Tuck shirts into pants and pants into socks to cover all over the gaps in your clothing where the mosquitoes can get into your skin.
Mosquito is a type of measure certain that is a circumference wrapped over a period or a bed of a sleeping area for the slipper barrier protection against the bites and stings from the mosquitoes, flies and insects, pest insects, etc. And but against the disease they may carry. Research has shown mosquito to be an extremely effective method for the malaria prevention.
Use windows and door screens to keep mosquitoes out. Making your home mosquito-proof will reduce the risk of getting bitten by a mosquito, and screens are tried and tested prevention measure. Make sure all your doors and windows have a mesh screen fitted. Not only do they help mosquitoes, flies and other insects outside, they also allow you to keep fresh air inside.
We can prevent mosquito spreading easily by cleaning our home and surroundings. Mainly mosquito spread through garbage. We must avoid garbage from our surroundings. Keep the waste in respective waste bin.
The next method is using mosquito repellents. Mosquito repellents are substance which is applied on skin, clothing or any other surfaces which prevents mosquito from landing or climbing on that surface. Most of the mosquito repellents evaporate on the skin surface and block the mosquito's sense of smell, and it prevents the mosquito from finding its target.
Thus, we can conclude that mosquitoes are one of the dangerous animals which spread deadly diseases. Not only dengue, chikungunya and malaria, there are other grave illnesses like lymphatic filariasis and St. Louis encephalitis and tularemia and many more. This disease also affects our human health. So, we must prevent the spreading of mosquitoes.
As a responsible citizen, we should take sustained mosquito control efforts. That is, by cleaning our house and premises and also following necessary guidelines given by the central and state government. And by doing all these control measures, we are not only preventing our own health but also the public health. And we should always remember that prevention is better than cure. Thank you.